guys, so let's do this differently this time in this video. I'll give you 5 Chinese terms that's commonly used but it's actually come from other languages like English. So you might not need to take too much time to remember the meaning and the pronunciation. The first is 歇斯底里. Could you guess what is original in English? I'll give you 5 seconds. Well, it comes from hysterical. You can see the resemblance. This term is widely used now in all forms, daily conversations, writings, TV shows. So when I was little, I don't even know that this term comes from other languages. So the meaning is the same as hysterical. So the second would be 幽默. Again, 幽默. Can you guess what's the original English term for this term? I'll give you 5 seconds. It's humor. Okay, you're probably gonna guess that, alright. Humor and 幽默 are really alike in pronunciations. Again, it has the same meaning as English humor. You can describe somebody as humorous, then we'll say somebody 很幽默. It's the same thing. And you might find it difficult to write if you're just starting out. Well, no worries. You can just remember the meaning and the pronunciation. This will be easier to once you have the based English term, humor, right? So writing could be later. And the third will be much easier to remember. That is 沙发. Again, 沙发. So, can you guess the original term in English? Again, 5 seconds. Well, the meaning would be sofa. Well, I believe many of you have guessed that. Sofa. So it's just the same thing that I'm sitting on, the couch, the sofa. Maybe the same thing you are sitting right now. 沙发, sofa or couch. This will be easy to remember. Sofa, 沙发. So next time, maybe you can say to your friends that I know the thing you are sitting on in Mandarin. Tripod just fall over and break it itself. So I'm gonna use my hand and hold it to the rest of the video. Okay, the fourth will be 逻辑. Again, 5 seconds for you guys to guess what's its original English term. It'll be easy. 逻辑. Well, it means logic. Okay, you can see the resemblance here again. 逻辑, logic. Well, again, they mean the same thing. So the next time you want to write a sentence in Chinese that you don't have a logic or your logic is flawed, then the logic would be just as this term, 逻辑. So let's come to number 5. Number 5 is a really good word, makes you happy. So let's see about that. The 5th word would be 浪漫. Now let's guess what's the original term in English for this 浪漫. Well, it just means romance. Romantic. This comes a little bit surprise that this is a foreign term because this is kind of a universal thing, you know. I believe the ancient times they still have this feeling, this type of thing, romance, or they're gonna be just like robots, right? So you can see there are many terms that come from other languages like English, some Japanese, or other languages. Maybe you can use as a method for you to learn more terms, although those terms might not be as commonly used. Most of them are like uh, the name of a subject, like logic or clone. We say clone is 克隆, it's almost the same thing. And like hackers, internet hackers we say 黑客. You can see we're just direct using the pronunciation on that. Maybe can help you to learn some pronunciations, you know, because they sound alike and give you more vocabulary. So that's all for today's video. And if you want to learn more about these stuff, you can join my community where I will hold a weekly meeting sessions where I will help you to learn and correct your pronunciations directly. Okay, not face to face, but directly. So if you're interested, join the community, and I will see you in the next.